Hi, I'm Shawnna Riggers, Managing Attorney at Arizona Family Law Attorneys. And I think our number one question for new clients is, how can I make my consultation the most effective? So my first tip is to bring any documents that you've already been served with. So sometimes you might not have documents, you might be the first person that's considering filing in the case, but if you were already served documentation, it's really important to bring that to your consultation so that your attorney can find out what they're dealing with. Also, there are very short timelines to respond to initial documents when you're served, and so we want to make sure we have all of that information right from the beginning. We try to meet all of the court's deadlines, and we can't do that unless we have a full accounting of what's happened. The second piece is write down your questions. It is really stressful sometimes for people. This is maybe the first time you've ever met with an attorney. And so making a list of your questions a few days in advance of your consultation is very helpful. There is no reason not to, and I am more than happy to go down a list of 20 questions, honestly, and make sure that you have all of the answers, because they're usually really important questions and people are like, oh, I feel silly, it might be a dumb question, but honestly, they're not dumb questions. Anything that really is going to have such a huge impact on your life, no questions are going to be dumb questions. And quite frankly, if you meet with an attorney for the first time and they make you feel stupid, you should meet with another attorney. And also, if it's at my office, make sure you let me know, because I certainly don't want that happening. Another tip is leave your kiddos at home if you can, and certainly if they're of an age where they might understand. So just back here is actually our kids' playroom conference area. And so if you happen to have a toddler or somebody little, you can definitely bring them, because we for sure understand that childcare, especially in the time of COVID when this is being filmed, is at an absolute minimum. So we have no issue with that, but it's important that kids that are old enough to understand or maybe even repeat some words that they've heard are kept as far away from the litigation as possible. Also, judges really hate it when littles are involved unnecessarily in litigation. So for them to come to an initial consultation, sometimes it's not appropriate. The last tip that I have is give yourself some compassion. This is a stressful process, and so it is okay if you feel emotional, if you feel scared, if you feel angry. It is completely understandable. So give yourself a break. There's no such thing as a perfect consultation. Even if you forget your documents at home on the counter and you meant to bring them, still not the end of the world. You can proceed forward and get a lot of the information that you need. So just be sure to remember that and to give yourself a little bit of a break. If you have questions or you believe you do need to have a consultation with an attorney, feel free to reach out to us here at Arizona Family Law Attorneys, where we provide peace of mind, as there is no substitute.